Hi, I'm Christina with Nomadica. I grew over 6,000 tulips in 2022, and here are some of my favorites. Exotic Emperor was one of the first to bloom, and it was such a welcome sight after a cold winter. I love the little detail on the outside of the petals with the yellow and the green. It's a double, but I wouldn't say it's like a full double, more of a semi double. But I love it. This is Flaming Emperor, a single. I don't grow a lot of singles. I'm not sure how I ended up with this one. I don't love it. The stem length was somewhat short. It was pretty, but a nice texture in the pattern, but nothing too remarkable to write home about, but a great early variety. Antoinette, on the other hand, is so much fun. Starts out yellow. As it ages, it gets more of this like raspberry coloring on the edges of the petals that over time increases even more and more and more. And it has multiple flowers per stem. So, like, I don't know, 3 to 5 per stem coming out of each bulb. And eventually it turns into this bright, beautiful pink. Belisha is another one of my favorites. Cream with cranberry edging. I don't have too many pictures of her, but she's a full double, super gorgeous. And she got mixed in with some of these Dream Touch tulips, which is another one of my favorites. Cranberry coloring with the white around the edge of the petals. This is the tulip that got me hooked. It's a true double. It opens up to these big, beautiful flowers, great stem length, a wonderful cut flower. I buy lots of these every year and will continue to do so for a long time. I love how they open up during the day and then at night they close back up a little bit again. Just a really beautiful tulip. Eyelash is a single fringe tulip I grew, and it was a wonderful addition for some texture in bouquets. Beautiful cut flower, great stem length. Definitely a winner, even though it's more simple. Finola started out white. As it aged, it turned pink. You can see how the stems kind of curve a little bit here. I don't know if it's something I did wrong, but they did snap very easily, but very beautiful. Definitely more of a landscape than a cut flower. Pep Talk. Wow, this is a variety that I got from Dutch Grown. Lots of different colors, a beautiful mixture. It's a wonderful thing to buy if you don't have the energy to, pick colors that go together because they all sort of go together. Beautiful texture. It ranged from everything from like a cream with cranberry coloring in the texture to like a bright neon pink almost. And some of the initial ones that bloomed. And there they are. There's, full double tulip. Really beautiful. Great cut flower. Definitely growing these again. Um, Gudoschnick double. The longest stems I've ever seen. These are red, orange, yellow, full double, huge tulips. They have an enormous flower. This is my 5 year old holding them. Look at the stem length on those. It's just outrageous. They're truly a dramatic, like over the top tulip. They're a little fragile, but truly gorgeous. Jonquière is another beautiful but fragile tulip. It starts out with this like edging, this pink edging, and it's almost like the edging bleeds into the rest of the tulip as it ages, and it becomes less of a white tulip with the pink edging and more of a pink tulip with a little bit of white. Gorgeous, long stems. I loved it, but again, very, very fragile. I would break like 3 or 4 just going out and like touching them in the field and get frustrated. I'm not growing this one again, but it was a lot of fun to trial, and I'm sure at some point I'll add it back to my list just for myself, probably not for clients, since it's a little too fragile. This is Elegant Lady. We're getting into some of the later tulips now. I love this one for the coloring, the combination of the yellow and the pink, and the shape of the tulip is gorgeous. Here it is with Renowned Unique, the next tulip, which is another late blooming, beautiful cut flower, fully double, unique coloring on the petals. Some of the outer petals are like fully green. Um, but it was one of my favorites because it was just a real slam dunk way to end the season with this variety. And that leaves me with my last favorite, which is called Serene. And this is a multi-flowering tulip, so multiple flowers per stem. And the flowers are this yellow with like a green stripe. The stems are really thick and sturdy. It's a beautiful flower to mix in with bouquets and arrangements. On its own, it's sort of weird looking, but it just totally pops and comes to life with like these late season colors. Some of the dark purples, just really loved it. So thanks. And that's it, guys. Those were my favorites. I hope you enjoyed.